17 interesting facts about wolves. Gray wolves, Canis lupus, are the largest member of the dog family. Because they are one of the most wide-ranging land animals, there are more than 30 recognized subspecies. Gray wolves, Canis lupus, are a highly adaptable social carnivore with the ability to inhabit a variety of ecosystems. From the high Arctic to arid desert landscapes, their historic range spanned across the northern hemisphere, including nearly all of North America, but widespread persecution by humans following European colonization removed wolves from nearly all of their historic range in North America. Meck and Boitani, 2003. It is believed that the red wolf, also known in Latin as Canis rufus, is to be a crossbreed of gray wolf and coyote. The red wolf's taxonomic classification as being a separate species, a subspecies of the gray wolf Canis lupus rufus, or a coy wolf, a genetic admixture of wolf and coyote, has been contentious for nearly a century. Because of this, it is sometimes excluded from endangered species lists, despite its critically low numbers. The Ethiopian wolf, Canis simensis, also known as the simian jackal or simian fox, is a canine native to the Ethiopian highlands. In southeastern Ethiopia, it is also known as the horse jackal. It is similar to the coyote in size and build, and is distinguished by its long and narrow skull and its red and white fur. Unlike most large canids, which are widespread, generalist feeders, the Ethiopian wolf is a highly specialized feeder of Afro-alpine rodents with very specific habitat requirements. It is one of the world's rarest canids, and Africa's most endangered carnivore. The domestic dog, known in Latin as Canis familiaris, shares many wolf traits. Of all members of the genus Canis, the wolf is most specialized for cooperative game hunting, as demonstrated by its physical adaptations to tackling large prey, its more social nature, and its highly advanced expressive behavior, including individual or group howling. Many species have become extinct, while many remain in a vulnerable state. The Trump administration removed an estimated 6,000 gray wolves from the list of species protected under the Endangered Species Act. 1 States are now free to manage wolves as they please, which will lead to more trophy hunting in decimated packs. In Eastern Europe and the USA, wolves are being reintroduced into the wild and into research parks. Public attitudes towards wolves and wolf reintroduction are generally positive in the US, including Colorado, but can vary by demographics, geography, and stakeholder groups. Both online and mail surveys conducted over the last few decades have found consistent support for wolf reintroduction among a majority of Colorado residents on the Eastern Plains, Front Range, and Western Slope. Perceived positive impacts of wolves include the ability of wolves to restore balance to ecosystems and improve the environment, emotional and cultural connections to wolves, wolf viewing opportunities, and moral arguments for wolf restoration. Example, it's the right thing to do. Perceived negative impacts include ranchers incurring costs from wolves preying on livestock, reduced deer and elk populations and hunting opportunities, and threats to the safety of people and pets. Wolves live in packs. Most packs have 4 to 9 members, but the size can range from as few as 2 wolves to as many as 15. Occasionally, a pack can increase to 30 members, until some individuals break off to find new territory and form their own pack. Within the pack hierarchy, there are male and female hierarchies. The alpha male is dominant over the entire pack, both males and females. The alpha female and male are the only ones that breed. A single wolf can be up to 5 feet in length, standing at 3 feet. Keen senses, large canine teeth, powerful jaws, and the ability to pursue prey at 60 kilometers, 37 miles per hour equip the gray wolf well for a predatory way of life. A typical northern male may be about 2 meters, 6.6 feet, long, including the bushy half-meter-long tail. Standing 76 centimeters, 30 inches, tall at the shoulder, it weighs about 45 kilograms, 100 pounds, but weight ranges from 14 to 65 kilograms, 31 to 143 pounds, depending on the geographic area. Females average about 20% smaller than males. When wolves give birth, they'll typically give birth to a litter of 4 to 6 wolf pups, though this can vary between 1 and 15. A mature female wolf will come into estrus once a year. Hence, wolves mate once a year between January to March. This is only done by the breeding pair of the pack. The breeding female, also known as the Luna wolf or alpha female, will then give birth in the early springtime. After mating, they then have a gestation period of 63 days. Hereafter, the female will give birth to anywhere between 1 and 15 wolf pups. The average litter contains 4 to 6 pups. The biggest wolf ever with weight, up to 85 kg, 190 pounds, body length, up to 180 cm, 7 feet. The northwestern wolf is the largest wolves in the world. Average males weigh between 120 and 175 pounds, with females weighing roughly 10 to 20% less. The heaviest on record was caught in Alaska in 1939, weighing 175 pounds, the largest wolf ever recorded. Though the Guinness Book of Animal World Records mentions an unconfirmed specimen weighing 230 pounds. Wolves generally prefer larger prey such as deer, but will settle for something smaller, such as rabbits. Wolves have large stomachs and can devour 20 to 25 pounds of food at any one feeding time. However, wolves are able to survive without food for up to 2 weeks or even longer if prey is scarce. Their digestion is very efficient, with all but 5% of large meat feeds able to be digested. Any splinters of bone that are not broken down somehow become wrapped in undigested hair, which protects the intestines from injury. Pups are fed by the adults, who regurgitate fresh meat from their stomachs or carry back fresh pieces of meat to the den. Wolves play an important role to other animal herds. Because wolves only hunt and eat sick or weak animals, they are actually helping the herds regain strength by ridding them of burden animals. Wolves can live up to 14 years in the wild, while those in captivity can live up to 16 years. When taking into account specific species, the average lifespan of a gray wolf is about 6 to 8 years in the wild. Gray wolves are the most recognizable and largest wolves, as they sport long bushy tails with a black tip and can weigh up to 143 pounds. They are native to both Eurasia and North America. To this day, the world's oldest wolf was a 19-year-old female wolf named Matted. Matted was rescued from a wildlife park when she was only 10 days old. Wolves howl to communicate their location to other pack members and to ward off rivaling packs from their territory. It's also been found that wolves will howl to their own pack members out of affection, as opposed to anxiety. Wolf packs tend to claim large territories for themselves, especially if prey is scarce. These territories can be as large as 3,000 square kilometers, 1,200 square miles. Wolves may separate from their packs when hunting, so howling becomes an effective way to communicate about location. A wolf's howl can carry up to 16 kilometers, 10 miles, in the open tundra and a bit less in wooded areas. Wolves are able to fold their ears back against their head, move them side to side, and forward independently of each other. This range of motion assists the wolf in detecting the direction of sound quite precisely. Wolves also use ear postures for communicating amongst themselves. Hearing is a wolf's second most developed sense. It is thought that domestic canines can hear 16 times better than human beings. It is supposed that a wolf's ability to hear is even better than this. Experts believe that wolves may be able to hear frequencies far above the limits of human beings. The upper limit of human hearing is about 20 kHz. A wolf's upper limit has been estimated at between 25 and 80 kHz. Wolves have been known to react to imitated wolf howls from 5 kilometers, 3 miles, away. Some experts say that a wolf can hear 10 to 16 kilometers, 6 to 10 miles, depending on the density of trees and other obstacles between them and the source of the sound. As it gets colder, we wear more layers of clothing when we venture outside. Wolves don't need to do anything. They're much better adapted to cold weather than we are. Thanks to their winter adaptations, wolves can live in temperatures as low as -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Their fur is the main key to this. It has 2 layers. Guard hairs make up the outer layer. This layer consists of hairs that grow up to 4 inches in length and protects from wind, rain, and snow. The undercoat is the secondary layer underneath. It's a thick, soft layer that insulates the wolf and keeps it warm. Their paws are also protected from the elements. The blood vessels in their toes regulate the temperature in that area and keep them above freezing. This keeps snow from building up between their toes. Their feet are also wide and able to cross over snow more easily than their prey. This gives them the advantage when they're hunting. Activity is diurnal. Wolves often travel long distances, covering ranges of up to 200 kilometers, 124 miles, per day. They travel at speeds of about 8 kilometers per hour, 4.9 miles per hour, but can reach running speeds of up to 55 to 70 kilometers per hour, 34 to 43.5 miles per hour. Additionally, gray wolves have been known to pursue prey for as long as 20 minutes, covering distances of up to 5 kilometers, 3 miles. Thank you for watching.